jumping out to you immediately, and if I had one guess, I think I know who you're going to say first, but go ahead.
It's not going to be who you said.
Okay. So it's not going it's not going to be Jordan Davis?
No.
Right.
Well, I do gravitate to the big guys. You know who jumped out to me? I've been to a couple of practices. A.J. Brown. That's the man amongst boys. It's like I've seen elite receivers, but I've never seen them he's a giant amongst boys, and it's like I've never seen anybody hit with his thickness. It's like he puts you in the mindset of Anquan Bolden, like that size. Yeah, this is hopefully not David Boston before the Salston. But it's like he's real thick, and he's like going up to get the ball. But as you know, the next person I was looking at was my boy Jordan Davis. I saw him clogging up the middle on some of the runs and stuff. Boston Scott got popped up on the goal line.
Really?
Got popped pretty good. So it's like they holding up, but they still getting some licks in.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
I was impressed more by the speed that they were going through practice at, because that lets me know that they're learning that they've learned how to practice as a squad and get the work done. Because last year it seemed like everybody was feeling their way through it. You know what I mean? It's like, so now everybody knows where to go. They know what to do. They know when they make a mistake. And I think the mistakes are easier to correct. The one thing that I know that they do a lot of walkthrough and mental reps. Now, walkthrough and mental reps, everybody gets a shot to walk through it and walk through. So you can't say you don't know anything. So when they put you in there, that's your shot to make it. If you screw it up, you SOL. So that's the one thing. That's the one thing that I've noticed that they start doing, where guys can't no longer be like, I didn't get no time to study last night. Well, we had a whole 2 hours of studying. You watched somebody do what you're supposed to do, and then you went through and did what you were supposed to do, and you did it slow down and walk through. So now all you gotta do is put it to the game.
Mm-hmm.
All practice. Game is more. I feel like game speed is better though. So.
Oh, I 1,000 times agree, and you know me, I peaked freshman year in high school, which was also the only time I ever played. So I also bottomed out, I guess, at the same time. Are we making too much, Hollis Thomas? Are we making too much of the Jason Kelce story where he's helping a guy like Jordan Davis, or is that really as helpful as some people are trying to make it out to be?
It is helpful. When a guy who's played as much as Jason Kelce has played and against the guys who he's played against, that's just being a teammate. That's just being a good teammate, dude. And so it's going to be guys that you encounter. The guys, sometimes we used to tell each other when you look like you're doing a double team, am I leaning that way? And we would tell each other that in a stance. Or how did you know I was about to do a stunt? Well, you were leaning and you shrunk your lineup down, your alignment down. That's stuff that you're supposed to tell a teammate. And if it's going to make them better and get them to win it, that's all you want. You want to win. And the best way to win is if he knows a lot more than he knew before he got here. So I'm just gonna say the only thing that I want to see more of if he has a handle on is the violence with his hands. And the one thing about violence with your hands is sometimes when you come to the sideline, you're gonna be like, the coach will be like, "Why didn't you get there?" You're gonna be like, "Because I was getting held. I didn't see no flag." So you were not getting held. If they don't call it, it's not holding. So you have to throw them around and make them call holding, or just throw them around and get their hands off you. Because that's the one thing, the transition from pros to from college to pros, the speed and the violence with your hands is a defensive lineman. So.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that did stick out to me, it wasn't just from what Jordan Davis had to say about Jason Kelce. It was also what Jason Kelce had to say about Jordan Davis. And one of the things he said was, when he's out there, his eyes are wide open. He's taking everything in. You just talked about being able to study and take mental reps and all that. Do you get the sense that this NFL level and this scheme, whatever you want to call it, under Jonathan Gannon, is starting to sink in with Jordan Davis?
You know what? It's been the Jonathan Gannon thing. I'm still the judge. The jury's still out on Jonathan Gannon. I need to see what he's going to do the first few games of the season. Everybody was talking. I was talking about the Fugazi, the 10th ranked defense that we had. It was like we gave up a lot of long drives in situations where we could have got off the field, got the ball back to our offense, and made the game a lot easier than than the hardness that we made it harder than it should have been. Put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like we gave up like kind of like the Jets game. I don't know if I talked to you after the Jets game, but in the first half, me and Seth Jordan was pissed. We were like, how do you let a rookie quarterback come and be 12 or 14? And I'm gonna keep on reiterating this: 12 or 14 with 2 touchdowns, and you haven't laid a finger on him. And he's a rookie. You haven't disguised your coverages yet. You haven't done anything innovative or anything creative to get any of your guys loose. As a player, you get sick of that. We're not moving around. If I think the one game we started doing a bunch of stunts. I think we had about 6 or 7 sacks. It's like, but we went away from it. That should let you know that the guys enjoy moving around a little bit sometimes. It's not cool being where the offense knows you're going to be in this opposing team.